All right, so first game of the day. It's called DWARRF, a pinball roguelike. I love pinball games. Pinball games I find to be very rare. But look at this. It's not just a pinball game. It's a pinball game with a bunch of different stuff in it. And I have no idea what's in store here because it has levels, it has different game modes, it has like 3D environments. Yeah, dude, this is really, really interesting looking. Like super, super interesting looking. So I'm excited to play around with this, and I want to see what they've added to the pinball genre because this looks cool. Like legitimately. Also, I can make your balls stronger for a price. Well done. Well done. This chat will love this. The internet will love this line. You've already hit 1,000 points, dude. 100%. Yeah, okay, rockin'. I'm really excited for this. They actually have like feedback setting, wishlist button, like all of this looks really good. And I'm excited to I haven't played a pinball game in ages. Wait. Dude, the voice is good. It actually sounds really cool. What's all this on your minecart? You think you're some sort of pirate, do you? This is war. No time for silly games. Wait, is that a working cannon? Yes. Eat it. That was loud. Wasn't even loaded. If you want to fight with a cannon, you have to learn how to use it properly. Grab one of those cannonballs and power it up in the mining phase. Alright. Pirate mining. Permission to come aboard, Captain? Yar! Use space to fire balls. Cannonballs. Use A and D to keep the ball in play. The more you hit, the more damage you'll do. All rookies must score at least 25 to pass. Alright. So we got our flippers like this, and we could just... Oh, I wonder if I have to hold it. Oh, look at it. Look at the damage. It is just normal pinball. Okay, we can't actually do that. There we go. That's what I was wondering. Oh. The cannon is an interesting touch on that, to be honest with you. Nope. I have to get used to it. I have to get used to it being A and D. I think I want to do it with two hands. Try and destroy one of the target dummies. Press A and D to aim. Press... Oh. See, now it's completely changed. It's like pinball plus bagel, but also with different ways of aiming and different challenges involved. Two target dummies still standing. You know what to do. Do more damage. Hit a green peg to refresh the board. I'll add 2 now. Okay, so we can do combo. That makes sense. Ah! That would make it difficult to hit that. Oh, it didn't kill it. Yeah. Minor to build up your frenzy meter. Once full, your cannonball, +1/+2 deals 2 damage per hit instead of 1 for the rest of the round. I love pinball, dude. There we go. Oh. No! I was right in the middle. My sadness. Literally pegging pinball. Good. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm fine with that. Nice. I wonder if I have to shoot directly at it or if I have to land past it so it, like, hits for a bunch of damage. There we go. Nope. I need the mining. It has begun. Oh, so the environment actually moves as you go, too, it looks like. What is that over there? Money. I love money. Oi! Where are you running off to, you bumbling sphere? I'll go grab it, and you can try again. Alright, fine with that. I love free stuff. Sick. Is that a chest you could shoot? Yeah, it seems like it. I love that it just keeps coming out at random angles, dude. Do you hear that? Oh dear God. It's become a monster now. Slay that beast. So we have to go to the mining phase before we go to the cannon phase. And then the cannon phase allows us to do the roguelike portion of this where we're fighting monsters. Trying to get over to the side over there. There we go. I wonder if that increases the amount of damage we deal with the cannonball. Hit him. Oh yeah, it's plus 26, so that will actually increase the amount of damage. Okay, so the better that I play, the more damage it's going to go. Yeah, it does. That's not great. Up, up, up. Got it. Yes. Oh. Nope. Come on. Yes, onto the mining, onto the mining, onto the mining. I'm pretty sure that troll is dead. I'm pretty sure it's dead now. I don't think it has enough HP to live. All I gotta do is hit it at this point. Oh. Yeah, switching to two hands was definitely the play, man. No! Sadness. We're rich. Goodbye, troll. Victory is mine. Huge overkill, too. You may be strange, but you've certainly got some balls. Head down to the mines and give him hell. Alright. So now it turns into a roguelike. Oh, we actually have powers, too. Adds one extra refresh to the board. On-hand reload. I think the one extra refresh to the board is kind of insane, to be honest with you. Yeah. It seems like overkill gave me more money, yeah. So, like, doing really well in the pinball portion looks like it gave me more money in the combat portion. Yeah. And also, +1 ball discard per turn? What does that mean? Does that mean I get to use the ball twice? That might actually be even better. I'm gonna do worms, dude. Okay, this is sick. Look at the board on the right. There's bosses, and horseshoes, and chess. Yeah, I'm going worms, dude. What are those red ones, man? That seems bad, right? Oh! Oh, weird. I have a ball and chain now. What is going on? Look at it! Oh, we have a skeleton archer over there. I'm gonna take down the archers first. Wrecked. Alright. Yeah, I wonder how I get the ball and chain. That one doesn't have a ball and chain anymore. It must have been from something I picked up. Okay. So we get a bomb ball. Sick. That was a great shot. Eat it. Oh, that was weird. Okay. That's probably not good. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. We don't want to get rid of the red ones. We do want to get rid of everything else. Yes. No! It'll explode next turn. It's about to explode, yeah. It blew up in the right spot. Calculated. My man, what... What is happening with these dwarves? Doubles the effect of soul relics. Take 1 damage when triggered. On mining frenzy begins, increase current damage by 50%. On ore depletion, gain 1 gold. I think this, whenever we get mining frenzy, increase current damage by 50% seems really busted. I got 25 coin. Upgrade at blacksmith or purchase at merchant? I'm going to go with purchase at merchant. I have some spare balls in me sack here. Just don't ask me where I got them from. I know what you're doing. This man's got a lot of balls in his sack, guys. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We can get a bunny ball that gives multi-ball 2. We can get a scatter shot cannonball. I think I want to do bunny ball, man. The idea of getting multi-ball seems insane. Yeah, I'm down. Let's do it up. Okay, I have to choose a direction now. Do I want to go to luck room or skull room? I think I want to know what the luck room is. Wait. Oh no. Do I have to... Okay. You have to choose by using pinball. You can't just choose the direction. Oh no. That is insane. Oh look, dragons. Let's not go that way. That's a bad idea. Yeah, it seems bad, right? Hey, buddy. Help a guy out. Help a guy out. Ah, it's got my axe. All right, buddy. I love that it looks like he's holding a selfie camera. Yeet a weapon over here. I'll give you my axe as a reward once I bludgeon that beast. Sure, we can give him a ball. What are we gonna give him? Let's give him a shitty cannonball, actually. Right? Because bomb ball is sick. Scattershot is sick. Let's just give him a shitty cannonball. We can remove a shitty cannonball this way. There you go. Cheers, lad. Here's my axe, as promised. Stay safe out there. I'm going home. And now we have an axe ball. Is that a rabbit? Yeah, I have a rabbit ball that does multi-ball. Oh, you can look around? Dude. Look at this. Oh, you found a hammer too inside the chest. Accept. Now I have a hammer. We can stop as well. I can just stop moving. We can also fast forward. Horrible over there, isn't it? Okay, we got spider webs. Also, there's like spider eyes and whole spiders and like a giant web for this. That's cool design. I really like that. Hammer 2. Oh, I'm an idiot. I thought they were going to bounce off his eyes. The damage is so low. I'm going to destroy those eggs. Sick. All right. That's what the hammer does. Oh, God, it released a baby spider. That's bad. Oh, this is bad. A spitting spider, a normal spider. There's a lot of spiders, man. Yeah, the pedipulps being bumpers is really interesting. I actually really like that. It's really good design. The current ball has the damage totem trait, battle phase. Damage in an area where they're placed. Should not be shot directly at enemies. You kidding me? I want to shoot that everywhere, dude. Alright, alright. Sick. Oh my god, the damage. The damage. No. Oh my god. The spiders are screwed, dude. It's over. The damage is enormous. Alright, finally lost. Where can we shoot this thing? It's a totem. I feel like... There?
Die, you ugly beast!
No! Okay, so they can get trampled. We learn. I didn't realize that the totem could be run over. My sadness is real. Oh, I suck. Alright. I keep screwing up that one all the way on the left. Eat him. Only 5 damage. I'm gonna die. I think I'm gonna die to spiders. Yeah, learning. Getting knowledge. Cool. Spitting spiders. My favorite. Shaman's nerf, dude, 100%. I thought I was gonna rip house with that. What? The bunny ball. There's too many of them. Okay, so multi-ball is cool, but also leads to great giga confusion. Nope. All right, this should do a lot of damage. Wait, I'm just shooting a rabbit. What happens when I feel like I should shoot the rabbit over there. What? What? Oh, how many of these do I get? Okay, you get 3 shots from the multi-ball. That's kind of sick, actually. I understand now. All right, we have a normal cannonball. No! All right. I have not enough damage, but I think I might be able to take out the spitting spider. I'm not. Although it did AoE there. Very light AoE. I really suck at this. I do, dude. I'm used to playing pinball with, like, tactile feedback, I think is what it is. I wonder if I can play with the controller, actually. Can I play with the controller? You can. Oh, that might be a lot better, actually. What? Oh, because it was a bomb ball. Alright. That's fine. Yeah, bomb balls explode after like 5 hits. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, on controller it feels a lot better, dude. Nope. Messed that up. 3 hits and then 1 turn? Yeah. I think I can kill that one over there. And then we'll leave the bomb ball to destroy... Yeah, destroy that thing over there. That worked out. Like that. I'm still taking a lot of damage, though. Honestly, I think this chain ball is probably the best thing that I have. It is absolutely insane. In terms of chaos and extra... Oh, it's weird feeling, though. The weight of gravity, because the small one is super strange feeling. I really like it. See if we can do this. Didn't do enough damage. You gotta do more damage. What? What just happened? Oh, you lose a turn because you're reloading. Oh, no. Nope. That's fine. This is the one where it becomes like a totem, I believe. So we'll put it there where it won't get run over. Or is that not the case? It's the other one that's the totem. Maybe the axe is the totem? Yeah, I think the axe is the totem. Yeah. I think that one just stays on the map until someone runs into it, is the idea. Yeah, this is going to be the learning run for sure, dude. Boop. Come on, come on. Nope. Honestly, having 3 sets of flippers is really interesting and super weird. Blast them. It says in the top right, you can hover over the trait for more info. Oh, no, I'm not worried about the trait. I'm more worried about, like, that axe is gone. It's not reloaded anymore. But it doesn't look like it's gone, actually. It looks like it's down here. So that's really what I was after, is fine. I know what the traits are up here, but these... I didn't think it reloaded, but it looks like it did. Boop. First game of the day? Yeah. You can discard to get to it quicker. Discard. Oh, with X. I like the scatter shot. I'm going to keep the scatter shot, and then we'll do that, because scatter shot does the ball and chain. I'll start discarding the normal balls. The one thing about the scatter shot, it moves really weird. Because the gravity of the small ball... like, it's probably the strangest one that we have. Yeet. What? We win! Oh, wait, no! Oh, no! I've been rused. The dev thought of that. The dev thought about it. Okay, so I'll discard the other shitty ones in the future. However, that does mean that I will get to some other ones faster, or I'll get into the reload phase faster, which means I'm going to be losing a round and taking more damage that way. So it's going to be a kind of a... It's a gamble, basically. You want to get the better balls, but you don't want to lose your turn too fast. The angle of this. Oh, nope, screwed it up. I think we win on this one. Yep. I want to get that chest. Oh, hit his leg instead. Wow. There we go. Oh, the bomb. I'm trying to land it like right near him. Alright, we got the damage totem one now. And I know now kind of how to use this thing. Although it seemed like before I got a lot of damage, and then it didn't do a lot of damage. Alright. This one is like weird shaped, so it can just lay flat. Okay. I don't know what the range on it is. I wish it had a reticle around it to show. I got victory, but I got my ass kicked. When a ball with a totem trait is trampled, explode, dealing 40 damage to all enemies in 10 meters. That's huge. I think I'm going to use that, because we have the axe. So that's a totem trait. We're going to heal at the tavern. Looks like you've seen better days. Give your balls a rest and come have a drink. 20 health for 15. What do we go to the merchant? What do you get? A healing totem. That seems like a better choice. Could I heal myself with that? I can make your balls stronger for a price. Just place them on my anvil here and I'll start whacking. Please don't. Please do not. The scatterball becoming 2-3 is kind of huge. I'm doing it. I'm gonna upgrade, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade. I want a stronger scatter shot, dude. But there's nothing else in here that I need. Back. And I don't have any money to do anything else. I do feel like there's only one direction we can possibly go here. Wait, what happens if I let him fall? What if the dwarf falls off the map, dude? Do I take damage? I might. Yeah, it's pinball. Dwarven pinball. Oh, okay. Skeletons in the way, dude. Alright, multi-ball first. My god, he's got rabbits. Nice. Oh, oh. Got it. Trying to get as much of that ore as possible. Let's get the green. Gotta get the green. Let me get the green. Oh! Fell off the map. Sadness. That being said, we now have a shitload of damage. Like a shitload of damage. Just a massive amount of damage, dude.
Come on!
Sick. So you can hit overkill, too. That's awesome. We've got powerful balls, Chen. It's true. Alright, hammering. We need the green. The green, please. Nope. Angled wrong. Oh, dude, it's so close. No! No! Yeah, I'm earning a lot with my balls. It's true. Oh, okay. That's in a weird spot. Oh. Yeah, walk into it. Walk into the hammer, dude. Oh, the scatter shot's level 2 now, so it has 2 of them. Oh my god, it's even more insane. Oh, it's beautiful. It's everything I wanted and more. Look how insane it's gone. Yes. Yes. More of it. Nope. It's the most powerful balls. It's true. Boom! Oh.
We're unstoppable.
He walked into the hammer. Shield of balls. When you pick up a new ball, adds 5 max HP. Reload, refresh the mining board whenever I want. On hand. Or Silval. When you kill an enemy, add their soul to this vial. Each ball starts with the damage equal to the total number of souls. I'm stealing souls and putting them in balls. This is basically Pokemon. Yeah, that's how Pokeballs work. Yeah, the soul, dude. 100% the soul. I feel like I should probably heal. Yeah, out of everything I should do, I feel like healing is probably the right choice here, to be honest. Yeah, I'm gonna give my balls a rest, dude. Wait, why can't I get this? Locked in the demo. Yeah, alright. I gave my balls a rest. Should I keep my money or should I upgrade one of these cannonballs? I think upgrading a cannonball is a good idea. Because they're kind of shitty on their own. Yeah, they're not super great. And continue. I think going to the right is the right way. Actually, no. If we go to the left, then I can get the horseshoe. And the horseshoe is very good. Nope. Oh, God, that does do damage. Wait a minute. You could totally die while choosing a level. No. No! Whatever. Yeah, you take damage from it, dude. Oh, it's so funny. The randomness of physics, you know? Oh, that's not great. It's like a lich or some shit. Alright, let's blow it all up. A shield symbol in the enemy health bar means you cannot damage them. Observe gameplay to see what lowers their health, such as if they're an enemy spawner. Alright. There's a bone pile there. There's a necromancer all the way up there. Like a glove. Hell yeah. Nope. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. No! Oh my god. I was trying to hold on to it. It didn't work. That's not good at all. I'm gonna get whatever's in that chest. Wait, what? Alright. Well, that's not great. That's not great at all. I think we should just go straight for the Necromancer. I don't think I'm gonna survive otherwise. Damage totem. Oh, come on. What? Alright. That's cool. I like that. Oop. Oop. Let's do it again. That is cool. Oh, the boss. The boss damage, dude. Alright, Totem's doing really good now. Wait for it, wait for it. Nope. It got weird. Alright. If I can hit this just right. I suck. Oh no, I got him! It got him for 41 damage, so every round is gonna do 41 damage to him. Now we just have to survive. We're not gonna survive. Alright. Hammer time. You ever just have a cool idea and then that idea doesn't work and then you feel bad about your idea? You ever feel that way? You ever feel like that in your life? You ever go to hit the button and then you hit the button too late and then you feel a regret? You ever feel that way? Hi, my name's Thor. That's my life right now. Oh, eat it. Oh, yes. Honestly, it seems like the play is to get it in that cannon. Like as much as possible. Nice. Nice. Got him. Dude, I gotta ask this dev, like, why pinball? I have to know. I'm just so interested in what they've done here. Okay. Do I kill the skeleton knights? I think the answer might be yes.
Die, you ugly beast!
Got him. I think that gives us a soul, too, doesn't it? Yeah, pinball is awesome. I do love pinball. What? I feel like that teleported through my flipper on that one, actually. I may have been robbed. Yep. Go, Bunny Ball. Show them your power. Hell yeah. Can we talk about the saxophone for a minute? Like, that's insane, dude. Yeah, the music is incredible, man.
Oh my god, get to my favorite beast. Thank you.
Alright, we get a scatter ball. This one doesn't do, like, a lot of shoot damage, but it does a lot of board damage. Oh, got it. Oh god, it's so weird. The physics. This physics. Okay. Oh, dude, do you really knock this? Do you actually? I don't own a pinball machine. You know what I might do? When we have the ferret rescue building completely built, I might turn the current ferret room into a games room, and finally, in my life, in my old age, have a midlife crisis and buy a pinball machine. I might actually, that might just be what I do, you know? Get an arcade cab with an emulator on it and a pinball machine. Wrecked. Absolutely annihilated that skeleton. Doing no balls, no pinballs. True. True. Oh no, I reloaded. I'm so dead. Oh, there it is, the saxophone. Oh god, wait. Yeah. Abuse the cannon. Alright, alright, alright. More cannon. Oh, god damn it. It's fine. It's fine. We will survive. Oh, I was so close to killing it. It's not good. The bone pile finally died. I'm about to as well, though, so... Oh, we got a scatter shot. What? Scatter shot is so weird. It's such a weird ball. It's such a weird ball. Oh. Can someone make a custom ferret pinball machine? That sounds insane. I'm gonna die next turn. It's fine. I'll die how I lived. With balls. Okay, okay, this is good. Yes. We're loving it. If I can get to, like, 600 points, I could just kill the skeleton. Right? That'll be fine. Totally is going to happen, right, Chet? Right? You have to believe. Believe in the heart of the balls. You didn't believe enough. Well, I killed one on the way out. So what does this do? When you kill an enemy, add their soul to this ball. Each ball starts with damage equal to the total number of souls captured. That's sick, actually. Well, I'm not dead yet. Really? Alright. So each one of those skeletons that I was killing was actually adding damage. Come on, man. Come on, man. Oh, come on. Come on, man. Got it. Sick. Nice, nice. Nice, nice. No, that was straight down. There's no winning. That's when you bump the machine, dude. As you know it's going to go straight down, you bump the machine. And then it gets a tilt error and you lose. My balls. My balls. Very sad. Take a relic on your journey. Okay. During the mining phase, on relic triggered, adds 1 damage to current ball. On relic triggered? That's kind of interesting. Game looks like a ton of fun. It is so far. I lost all my balls, though. On the first boss. Hello, skeletons. I just have to get better at balls, dude. That's all. I wonder if there's any meta progression, actually. Is it like a pure roguelike, or is it a roguelite? Am I unlocking stuff? Nope. Oh. Eat it. You curious through something in Star Vortex? I love that game, too. That game is like Diablo, but space. An infinite level generation. Nope. Oh, that is the worst. It's definitely going to your wish list. Hell yeah. I don't think I can do enough damage to kill the Skeleton Knight, so I'm just going to hit that. Give me that monies. Ooh, he won't hit this turn. He'll hit next turn. I got to get 75 damage total. And all I have is shitty cannonballs. Is this a demo? It is, yeah. Alright, alright. Want to get that last one. Maybe get this? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, we can kill the skeleton now. Perfect. Got a lot of good damage out of that ball, dude. And deleted. 97 damage. Woke up to some light snow. God, I wish. Eventually, I'm hoping it snows here. 57 damage ball. But it's a cannon, so we'll just put it there. I think he's going to shoot me. Oh, wait, no, he didn't shoot. That ball's going to go off. It's going to blow up. Yeah. Not the best. Nice. Ooh. Oh. Alright, that guy's gonna blow up from the cannonball and from getting hit. Sick. I love the dwarves. When ore is mined, 5% chance to gain 1 gold. Adds totem potency. Adds +1/+3 to all balls with totem trait. I mean, it's a mushroom, right? It's hard not to take the mushroom. But also, getting bonus gold this early? He's got balls in his sack, Chet. Healing totem. That costs, how much is that, 15? A bomb ball gets explode. I don't think the bomb ball is super good. I think the scatter shot is super good. Maybe the bomb ball is better. Actually, no. I think cannonballs, I think I should upgrade my cannonballs, because that's not something I did last time. I think that's a really good idea, is to upgrade as many of these as possible early. Because then they go from 1-2 to 2-3, and I think that does more damage per time that they hit something. Which is like, that's just busted at that point. We can trade out the ones that are shitty, too. Boop. Oh, okay. 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 I like that. We can bounce it off of the pickaxe. We're going to the luck thing. Oh, dude, it's this guy again. Give me the axe. Yeah, I'm gonna help you out, Oogly. Oogly. Give a ball. And we'll give you a shitty cannonball. Sick. Alright, we got an axe. I got an axe ball now. Yeah. Yeah, the map on the right is insane, dude. So, like, we got to the first layer of horned skeleton, and then I got my ass kicked. Why is it a GoPro angle? I don't know, but I find it hilarious. Oh. Oh, that's cool. Dude, that's actually really interesting. Like, look at the right side. Where does the ball come out of? Okay. There we go. What happens if it lands in that? I was actually trying to get it inside the pipe. Yeah, where's the ball stored, dude? Okay, we got 42 damage. We got a champion rat, a giant rat, a skeleton archer. I think I gotta start weighing in damage on the skeleton archer, to be honest with you. No! Oh god, this giant rat on its way. They have some kind of poison cloud on them. It's not good. Yeah, I know, right? The jazz is insane. The music is incredible. Oh, oh. All right. So we get a map feature that adds a shitload of damage, is the idea. Ooh. Nice. Map feature. I'm gonna kill the... I think I'm gonna kill the big rat. The champion rat with this one. Like, I'm getting a good run right now, man. The amount of overkill is gonna be bonkers. Oh, not good. I finally broke that wall. Ah. Alright, let's see. I think... Oh. Can I kill him through? Is there piercing? Sick. The damage is stored in the balls, Chet. It's true. That's how it works. There we go. Oh, come on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wait, what is that? It looks like it like released oh, that was the coin. Okay, so by mining that, it's actually releasing the coin from it now. Because of the perk. Trying to get over to the left side every time. Sick. Honestly, I think the map features are really awesome. I think that feels very, very good. 53 damage. I'm killing the archer. Got him. Goddamn giant rats. Oh! I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I'm just gonna leave the axe there, because it's... Oh, it did 0 damage! It's a totem of 0 damage. Oh! That's what I was trying to do. So leave the bomb there, it'll be fine. My bones. Yeah, this is gonna be great, dude. I'm ready. Okay. That's fine. That's fine, I guess. Sick. This is great. This is not great. This is the opposite of great. Okay. The bomb should kill them, if I remember my damage right. So I get the chest, and then the bomb goes off, and it doesn't do enough damage because I don't know how to do math. That's great. I'm really good at math. Now I'm going to take more damage because I was reloading. That was my final ball. Great. Great. Oh, it's the X. Okay. Oh. Map feature. Very good. Come on, more. What? Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, my God. Oh, the damage. Oh, yeah, that was weird. Yeah, that was weird. The level of damage there felt great, though. I wonder if I can hit both of them at the same time. That did nothing. It bounced away. What a fool I was. I thought the axe would do a lot of damage when it hit, and then also do AoE, but it just does AoE, based on where it lands. Learning. Learning. A cacophony of errors, chat. I'm almost out of map stuff, dude. Any more map stuff? Come on, scattershot. Come on, scattershot. In there. Yeah. Oh, the chain finally broke off. So now it's just a normal ball. I'll dig it. I kind of feel like the scattershot perk is neat, but adds to the chaos of the ball in a way that is not beneficial 99% of the time. Nice. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's see if I can get back in there again. There we go. The map is effectively clear right now. Mining Frenzy? Wait, that's going backwards during Mining Frenzy? What is going on? Got it, finally. This music is boss, dude. Oh, finally. I finally lost. Wait. That one exploded. We exploded the ret. Happened last frenzy as well. There we go. Nice. Nope. Not so nice. I'm trying to, like, start to learn to abuse the map features for these, too. Because if I can get that done, then, I'll just have a much better time. The tutorial said not to hit the enemy directly with the totems. Oh, I know, but I was hoping that it would actually do some damage based on its total damage. I was incorrect. Boom! There we go. Go throw that bomb there and then take an extra point of damage. It's gonna be great. There's no scaling on the initial hit. Yeah. Nope. It's fine. Alright, there we go. We won it. At great cost to ourselves.
Don't underestimate me by my height.
Doubles the effect of soul relics, taking 1 damage when triggered. Definitely don't want to do that. Extra ball to the... Yeah, extra refresh to the board. Disgusting. Love that. I've got 27 coins. A barrel ball that heals. A healing totem ball. I feel like the healing totem something is something I want to try that. And then upgrade... Yeah. Yeah, now I have 0. That's perfect. Alright, done. Do it! Yeah! Think you might want to call the dev? I will be, yeah. I'm gonna go do that now. I just realized what time it was. I've actually been having so much fun with this that I forgot what time it was.
Hello?
Hello. Alright, so, if you'd like to introduce yourself and tell chat who you are.
Yes, hello, I am Sam. I am the solo dev of this weird dwarf game. I am in Wales, and it's my second game.
It's your second game ever. What was the first one?
Life's Not Supported.
How
which
long
was
have you...
a,
Oh, sorry, go for it.
Sorry, yeah, it's a survival space game.
Oh, that's cool. How long have you been making games for?
I've been doing it since I was 13, but not like professionally until a few years ago.
That's awesome. Is this your full-time thing now? Or is it like...
Yeah, it's my full-time thing.
That's awesome. How do you feel the reception of this has been so far? Because, like, so far, I really dig this, and it's rare to find kind of, like, pinball games, you know? But, like, doing it as a roguelite is really interesting. And it looks like you launched it in August. So I'd like to know,
Yeah, the demo's been out a little while. Yeah, it's been good. People have been enjoying it. It's been breaking a lot on stream when people have played it, so I think this is the first stream where it's not gone terribly.
Well, I've gone terribly, because I'm bad at it, so... You have to fix the bug where I'm shit at the game. That's top priority for sure. Yeah,
that'll be in the next patch.
Thanks, man. Yeah, just patch me out. That's No, honestly though, I think the game is fantastic. I'm really interested in this. I'm interested in the art style first and foremost. What made you go with this? Because it's pixel art, but it's like, are you using 3D models that are then pixel artified? Like, how did you do that for the that? It's just an overlay.
So it's it's a shader because I can't really 3D model that well, so I've kind of been grabbing assets and stuff and kind of editing them to try and make something coherent.
And then doing a shader on top of it that makes it look like a pixel art.
Because it's pixelization shader.
Personally, I think it's got like a really cool aesthetic to it when you do that, so I dig it. I actually think it looks really awesome, like really awesome. And as I slowly get better at this game, it's very slowly, by the way, getting deeper into the dungeon is really interesting. What made you want to turn this into a roguelike? Because I don't know if is there a pinball roguelike? I don't know if I've seen one. I mean, there's Peglin, but that's not pinball, right?
Yeah, when I first started making it, I don't think there was, but I think there might be one or two now. But yeah, I was playing Peglin, and you don't have a lot of agency in that game. Like, you shoot the ball, and you kind of just wait for the damage to happen.
Yeah, so, that makes sense. So you wanted to kind of evolve on that, like add something different to the genre. Yeah. What made you want dwarves? Like, where was the... And specifically a dwarf with a cannon, right? That's also kind of a pirate.
Yeah, so that's a weird one. I was gonna make a dungeon crawler about dwarves and pirates like 8 years ago, I think. So I had the domain for DWARRF, and I've just kind of been sitting on it, and then the pinball kind of mixed well with the mining and the breaking and the... Yeah, it's weird.
That makes sense.
I mean,
like, it's one of those things where it's like, sometimes you just try something weird, and I do think it works as well. I think it's quite fun. I have no idea what this healing totem does, and I'm scared. Do I put that near myself?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Oh, wait. Heal everything? Does that include me?
Yes.
It's gonna leave it real close. Oh my god, the healing is insane. That was beautiful. Alright. I'm gonna need that every single time. Yeah. What engine is this using, actually?
Unity.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I saw, like, we've had a lot of Unity games, and when I first started this up, I didn't have to switch my, like, on OBS, which program I was going after. I was like, oh, this is probably Unity. Because it'll detect as the same game, which is interesting. So give me a little bit of information about your maps here. You've got a massive amount of stuff that I've seen so far, of just, like, different kind of, like, enemy types. We've got a boss fight, but there was a mini-boss. You've got, like, a whole train of maps on the side. How many map variants do you have for the pinball portion of this currently?
The pinball portion, I think there's only about 6 or 7 at the minute in the demo. But obviously there'll be more in the full thing.
I just scuffed that completely. That was that ball didn't happen. That's what we call fake. It's not real, chat. That's actually quite a lot of them, though. Even in the demo, are you so you've got the demo out. You feel like people like what you have so far. They're really interested in it. What do you feel in terms of, like, release date? Have you already made a public announcement for release date, or is that something you don't even know? It's fair not to know, by the way. There's nothing wrong
Yeah,
with it.
you plan these things and then they always take longer. But
Yep.
early next year at some point is the plan.
That's cool. Yeah, no, I mean, that seems really close. Do you have like a Discord with a bunch of people that can talk about this? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. The one thing that I will say that is interesting is what you brought up with Peglin, where you don't have a lot of agency. And I do feel like I have a lot of agency. I'm just shit at it, right? It's immediately feels like a skill issue whenever I'm doing anything that's like doesn't work, right? It doesn't feel like the game is robbing me, if that makes sense. And it I like that. I think it's quite phenomenal so far. So you're doing something neat.
Thank you.
I do like the different locations of like the flippers on this, like this one being the spider's pedipalps. It's just very interesting. I actually really like that. And that's something you couldn't do in like a Peglin. You could only do that in Pinball because you have like flippers to do that. So including map design to theme it around the monsters, definitely a huge win to me. Oh, no, God. So bad. Yeah, so what is between the demo and there, right, and the launch, what are you most focusing on currently?
The sheer amount of maps, I think, is one of the things to have a lot of variance, especially in the early game, because you'll be doing that over and over and over. Also, meta progression. So you'll be building up this town that's been invaded, and they'll let you find more balls, more relics, and more events throughout your run.
So we get town building mechanics too? Okay, I'm super down for that. That's awesome, man. Yeah, I was wondering if it was going to have meta progression, because in the demo it doesn't have any, right? I think one of the things we can ask about right away, because I forget what I was asking about before the ad break, just wipes the brain clean, is tell me about the music, because we got to a mini-boss. It was playing sick jazz music, like epic saxophone. Did you make the music? Is this something you contracted out? Like, where did this come from? Because it's amazing sounding.
So some of it comes from there's this guy in Istanbul that goes under the name Rehadus, and he produces some great jazz tracks. So got quite a few of those in the game. But the boss one is just a stock track that I bought the license for.
They're amazing. I think you've done a really good job with it, and I think they did. So you just got the license for it, and you're just able to add it in. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's really cool. I mean, that's a great way to do it, is finding something that already exists out there, making sure you can use the commercial license, and then just going for it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right before ads, we were talking about meta progression. That's what it was. I am interested in meta progression. So you said you're building a town, you're doing town building, and you're adding extra stuff to it. Do you have any type of features that you can talk about that will be added in meta progression? Like what kind of stuff will scale with that? What is the town for? What services does it provide, etc.? If you have any ideas for that right now.
Yeah, sure. It'll be fairly simple. It'll be like you have to do like certain achievements, and they'll unlock. Okay, this I can't think of the top of my head, but this type of building will increase a level or whatever, and that'll let you to have more like relics, or you'll help someone, and they can appear as one of the random events to help you.
That's actually fantastic. I love the idea of town building in video games. That is always very, very cool to me. I've always been a huge fan of like, let's build a base. Let's do something with that base, right? It just feels really nice. There are so many balls puns in this game. How does it feel to build a game full of balls? What is that like?
Well, it's a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun.
My first game was very based in science, so I couldn't have much fun with it. So I've kind of let myself just do what I want with this one. So it's quite silly.
That's good. Like this right here is also really interesting. Like the travel sequence of being able to look around. This isn't something I would normally see in a game like this. What made you want to build this? Because this is really cool.
Basically, just because I thought it'd be really cool.
Indie games. Dude, like 100%. Like, did you get the inspiration from anything else, or is it just like, hey, that'd be neat?
Well, the maps on like Peglin and those sorts of games, they're not very interesting. And I thought, well, it's a 3D game. Let's make it so you can see the world that you're in a bit more.
Fair.
And you can like pause, and there'll be secrets. Like if you pause at the right point, you might be able to get a few extra gold coins and stuff as you go.
I should have been paying attention to that. Yeah, game style certainly has its charm. It does. So since it sounds like your biggest inspiration was Peglin, are there others as well, or is it just Peglin?
It's mostly Peglin, to be fair.
That's fair. Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. It seems like what you've done is you've taken the same genre that Peglin has, right? The same kind of a game. You've added a lot onto it. You've built something unique and different. And it feels good. Like, I've played Peglin before, and you're right. There is a lack of agency when you throw in stuff. I've also played other types of games that are kind of in that same weird genre of, like, you're doing another thing to do combat. Like, have you ever played the game 10 Million? Or You Must Build a Boat? Ever seen that one before?
No, but they are in my library to play.
Yeah, they're really quite good. It's a match 3 to match 5 game, but like it has different kinds of objectives of like you want to open a chest, match keys, right? And like it just does like a dungeon crawler in order. And this feels kind of like in that same genre of like you're doing a thing to fight in a dungeon. And I think you've done it in a way that I think is unique, feels interesting, it feels different, and I really like this. So I think you're going in a cool direction, man.
Thank you.
The lack of agency is why you never wanted to play Peglin. That's fair. This feels like I have a lot of agency. I'm just really bad. It's like, that's kind of a hilarious feeling. It's like, oh, dude, I could do anything, but what I'm going to do instead is suck. You know, like that's. But I definitely feel like I'm getting better at it. I'm getting like more comfortable with the controls and like the way that it feels as I go. You know, yeah, you're free to fail. That's exactly. You are free to fail, and that means when I get like a really badass run, it's probably going to feel amazing by comparison. But no, this is quite cool. So I see you have all these perks and stuff over on the side. Like,
yes.
Can you talk a little bit about your design philosophy of these perks? How do you balance such a thing when you're building something like this? Because it is all based on a little bit of luck, you know, kind of, you know, physics luck, and then also player skill and understanding of pinball.
Yeah.
I'm sure that there are people making insane combos in this.
Balance-wise, it's just playing the game lots and tweaking values, really.
Have you found anything that is like you would consider completely broken that you've had to fix that the community has found?
There's something that's still in the game actually. There's 2 random events in the game, and you've only had the one repeated, unfortunately. But you get a relic that spawns a ball on a chance when you hit a peg. But that also hits a ball, so you can snowball that, and you can get like infinite balls on the screen at once, which is quite overpowered.
Yeah, that sounds like it'd be kind of busted. I dig that. That seems
that's
super
still
fun.
in there.
We need to make the balls stronger. This is the only way. Yes, more healing. Additional heals. Oh, got it. All right, boss fight time. Can you talk a little bit about your design philosophy when you're trying to build an encounter in this? What are the things that you take into account? How do you decide what kind of a monster is? What about the layout for that? Like, I'm interested to know your design process from start to finish on that.
So the first thing is sourcing the models and stuff to make sure I can actually have an enemy. And then it's, I guess, looking at what themes I can then put into the what board aspects I can put in that'll tie in with that, like the spiders. You've got the flippers on there, and the with the rats you've got the sewer with the leaking water.
Mm-hmm. So it's more like you're mostly restricted by art, effectively.
Yeah.
That's like your first restriction, because you don't build the models yourself. You have to source them somehow somewhere else, and that's through like online packs or I'm gonna guess like little contracting kind of stuff if you can.
Yeah.
So if you
much.
could have infinite resources, the biggest thing that you would want to be seeking out is art, then effectively, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, definitely.
that makes sense. Are you hoping to put this into early access when it launches? Or are you hoping more to put it into like it's full out and you just keep updating?
Yeah, I'm thinking full, just with the way that Steam works with early access. I want to make the game fully first, then launch it and update it afterwards.
Yeah, it's always interesting to see like the way that people feel between the like positives and negatives of doing that, because I know like Steam does this thing called visibility rounds, and visibility rounds will let you be on front page like 5 times of your game's lifetime. But it when you leave early access, it does one that's like worth 1.5 visibility rounds, which is very interesting. And I always like looking at the strategy of like what different devs are doing for that. But it makes sense, you know, if you want to go not the early access route, it completely makes sense because Steam does show those less at first.
Yeah.
Grab that.
Well, my first game was an early access game, so I want to try the other way.
I love this music, though. Are you concerned in any way because you have to source everything? Are you worried about a cohesive style, or do you just do a lot of like flavor testing for music to be like, I have to find music that sounds like this?
Yeah, I spent a lot of time on the music to make sure it fits the vibe.
Yeah.
And I do edit the models and the textures to make sure they look good with the pixelization, to make sure everything is cohesive.
That makes sense completely. I really think that you've done a really good job of keeping the style cohesive so far. So I think you're doing it for sure. And it feels quite good. Oh, it heals the skeletons! Damn it. Yeah, the sax song is great, dude. Are you going to be releasing an OST with this? Can you release an OST?
I don't think I can. But
Makes sense.
I might get some music specially made towards the end, and then that can be
No, that makes some complete sense for that. I'm interested. I think one of the things that's really interesting about this to me is it's very rare to have today a developer that has enough money to do their true vision. Most devs go the route of getting a publisher to try and do that, but then you lose a lot of the income at the end, and the publisher may take control of your project, and all kinds of stuff happens with that. If you get a bad publisher, it's a really bad day. So you went the route of trying to source this stuff from online sources where you could get commercial rights to doing that, which is fascinating to me, because that's like a route that most people don't do, and if they do that, they don't end up releasing something because it's very hodgepodge. But you've managed to make it happen in a way that is cohesive for the whole game. If you released this and it became like a hit, would you want to go back through and replace some of those assets? Is that stuff that you'd want to like have full control over so you could do things like release an OST, or would you do that on a future game? Which would be your priority for that?
I'm not sure. The scrappy sort of aesthetic I quite like with this one, but I would probably choose aspects that I'm not fully happy with and redo those.
So I'm kind of interested with the damage that you're doing in this. Is there, like, you're making it into a cannon that actually does the damage out of the board. When you're playing through this, have you tried different ways of doing combat, or was this the thing you tried first and you settled on it immediately?
So I tried lots of things, but on paper, and this seemed to make the most sense in terms of being able to place your balls in a strategic way and have different fun things come out of that, like the AoEs and the totems and the bombs, and there'll be some shield ones as well, so you can block projectiles.
Oh, that's quite cool. Having the idea of blocking projectiles. Oh, that was great. Would be awesome. Like, especially with the Necromancer right now, because he's completely kicking my ass. Come on. No! Oh. It's ogre. It's all ogre now. It might be a little bit ogre. But now I have 2 totems and a bomb. Okay, we're so back. I'll never be able to hit the Necromancer because I softlock myself, but no minion will be near me. I can't do any damage, and he can do all of it. How would you fix this scenario, by the way? Would you just chalk that up to skill issue? Or is that something you'd want to change? Because I think it's hilarious, personally.
Yeah. But, yeah, if you do that late in a run, that might be quite disappointing. So I'm thinking of removing the collision on the axes so you can shoot through them.
That's fair. Have you thought about anything like with modder support or Steam Workshop or anything like that? Maybe people being able to build their own maps?
Maybe in the future, yeah. If enough people like the game and want that to happen, obviously I can give all that stuff a go. With it being in Unity, I know it's quite easy for modders just to do things themselves without any developer support on that.
Yeah, it's always interesting because every dev feels differently about that, but like how they feel that should be done if they want their game to be modified in some way. Oh no, I'm dead. Yeah, there's no way around. So you said there were secrets involved in a lot of these different areas.
Yes.
Is that all based on like perfect timing, or is it pretty forgiving?
It's pretty forgiving, but I don't think you've come across any yet, 'cause they are later.
Oh, I'm not good
Well,
enough
ones
to
at the
see the
minute are, at
secrets. Is
least.
basically what's happening.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, fair. I'd be interested in seeing the end game kind of insane combinations, because you have a ton of different powers in there, and it feels like the runs could get rather absurd.
Yes. The GIF I use on the Steam page shows one of them getting out of hand.
I will show that in just a moment. Got over 100. It's going well. Yes. Oh. Have you thought about any types, because you've got kind of a game here that's very skill-based. Have you thought about doing anything with like leaderboards or like community leaderboards or challenges in some way?
Not yet, but it's something I could do in the future. If once the game's finished, it feels like that's the way it wants to go and people want it, then sort of thing I can add, yeah.
Yeah, I dig that. Ooh. I'm glad, like, it seems like you're really open to just kind of whatever with this.
Yeah, well, with my first game, a lot of the updates that came with that was based on what people wanted, and that worked really well.
That's fair. Does this game have meta progression? Yeah, so he was talking about it earlier with being able to create a town, and then as you go through, you can build up that town, and it like adds stuff to you. So you get stronger in some way based on the town buildings and what you rebuild with it. But I think it's cool. I like town building. I like the idea of town building being meta progression, because a lot of roguelike games, I find just you select the power from a grid, and you're like, I leveled up damage, and that's it. And that's like the whole thing. But the idea of building a town and having like more like people in it, and that also powers you up is neat. I like that. I think that's really quite cool.
And that'll be all in 3D, like the traversal.
Love it. The art style is insane. I love it. Yeah, it really is. It's really quite cool. He was saying earlier that he sources 3D models and then uses a shader to make it look this way. And I think it looks phenomenal. Like, it's really unique and weird. So it's weird in that, like, that's kind of cool. I haven't seen that before, kind of way. So between the demo and the full game, is there a lot of difference for map distribution? Because it seems like there's a ton of encounters on the map right now.
So, yeah. I'm going to shrink the map on the right, I think, and make more floors.
Really?
With more non-combat things between. Because the combat sequences are quite long. So you can have like a different... Your build should change enough between the different combats to make it feel like you're progressing.
That makes sense. I'm also kind of interested, like, can I save in the middle of a run and then, like, return to it later?
Not at the minute.
Okay. Is that something you're planning to do? You're interested in doing?
Yes, that is something I am doing this weekend, actually.
Oh, really? All right. Well, hey, that works out. I was gonna say, because like with the runs being as long as they are, I'm like, dude, if I only have 10 minutes, like I want to save it. You know, I just got owned, by the way, absolutely unequivocally owned. It's great. Or I swear, dude, sometimes you just whiff. Sometimes there's a lot of times, all right? You try it, little ham. You should go wishlist this game and then play the demo. And you tell me how good you are at pinball, which is probably better than me. Oh yeah, this is something that's kind of interesting to me, is most pinball games will have a tilt feature, and I don't believe this has a tilt feature. Is that something that you'd be interested in adding? Do you want that to be a thing?
I think it's going to be a relic.
So like something you don't want to have in?
Not as a main thing.
Fair.
But
yeah, totally fair for that. Tilt is always a really interesting thing. Is like, for those who don't know, when you're playing pinball, the idea is that you push the pinball machine, but you can't push it hard enough, because then it'll put it into tilt, and you can't use the flippers until you lose. It's something that a lot of people do when they're playing pinball to try and get the ball away from unrecoverable situations. Your PC has a gyroscope on it, more like pressing a button on my controller, right? It's kind of a thing. But it's fair if you don't want to have that in the game, because like it's it's always like an interesting thing where you're effectively creating a new genre of game right now, right? We haven't really seen a pinball roguelike, so it's more like, what do you want to define it as? That's the standard now, because that's the first, you know.
Yeah, when designing like the maps and stuff, it's quite hard to make it so the ball will eventually go down the gutter or down the middle. So making it harder for that to happen, because if the damage gets too high, you still kill the enemy.
Yeah.
So you kind of want that ball to die at some point.
That was one of the things I was thinking about that felt a little bit odd for me, is when I hit an enemy with a ball and say it's like a massive overkill, like my expectation is because it's a pinball, it would bounce, right?
Yeah.
But you have it just kill that enemy and then stop there. Was there a design philosophy reason for that? Was it a feedback related reason for that, where it just stops?
Well, there are relics that feed off of the overkill system, so I wanted to make it, if you're doing lots of damage, you can lean into like an overkill build.
Oh wait, when you said maybe that'll be a relic earlier, it's not something you meant as in leave it in the past. You meant the tilt feature being a relic, an item in the game that would allow for it.
Yeah.
Okay, I totally misunderstood that. I was like, wait a minute. All right, yeah. So the relics of the power-ups over on the left side, like that mushroom and the strong arm. Yeah, I think Chad misunderstood that as well. That's quite funny. Oh, that's cool then. So you want to add that as a power-up then. All right. Chad has said, and this is a great addition, I agree with this, can we have an epic sax dwarf in the corner that shows up every once in a while when the song is playing?
Yes. I am writing that down.
Just the idea of like every once in a while he just pops in. Just slowly, you know? So I got something earlier called a precise hit. What was that? It was like a crit of some kind?
That is when the damage you do is the exact amount of health that the enemy has, and that'll be another build thing you can lean into.
Really?
Be relics that be like, okay, if you're within like 3, so you've got to really kind of be quite skillful with the pinball section to make sure that the numbers are correct.
Is there a reason to build that, say, over doing overkill? Because I noticed you can do overkill 2x, but I don't know what that does either. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, so the overkill, there's like a relic that will do half of the enemy's health to the nearest as damage to the nearest enemy. And if you have like overkill times 2, that'll times 2 that damage.
That's really awesome, actually.
So Precise may have something that just straight up kills the next enemy if you get it correct.
I really like that. I think it's a really awesome system. I love the idea of like weird scaling combos and like super cool, strange powers, you know? And it seems like you're really leaning into that right now, and it feels good. And like I can feel that I'm slowly but surely getting better at it, you know? Slowly is the operative part there. That's the most important part. And I think that's actually really awesome, because it shows me that the game has a high skill ceiling as well as weird powers to learn, you know?
That's what I'm aiming for.
Yeah, definitely the skill ceiling, guys. It's not me being horrible at the game at all in any way. Can you talk a little bit about any features that got left on the cutting room floor? Was there anything that you tried to implement that you thought would be really cool and it just ended up sucking?
That is a good question. Moving the cannonball around the track at the bottom of the battle was something I did at the start, but then you could essentially dodge all the enemies forever, so that didn't work out very well.
Oh, because they'd have to go and move and follow you.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I mean, that feels like it would have been neat, too, you know, like... But yeah, dodging them forever is probably not the best. Do you have any plans for updating the demo before your full launch, or do you want to keep it exactly as is?
Yeah, so the demo is kind of the current version of the game, so I'll keep updating that, and it'll cap out at the first floor, and then as I keep developing beyond the first floor, nobody will see that until launch.
Cool. No, that's really awesome. Yeah, it's a fun way to not do early access, but still kind of do it. It's just updating the demo, for sure. Not early access, but a little bit early access.
You don't have to buy the demo then.
No. Not you too. So have there been any balls that you've tried to implement to this that also just didn't work? Like maybe earlier versions of these that you've tried, or like stuff that you thought would be cool for that, and you just, you know, tested it out and you're like, wow, that did not
Scatter
function well.
shot was a
What-
pain to get working.
This one specifically.
Yeah,
Is it
specifically
just because
this
the weird,
one.
weird physics? Is that why?
It gets stuck on all the geometry. I've had to add special zones where if it gets stuck, it'll add a force to the small ball to make sure it doesn't anchor underneath like the spider legs. Yeah, but I have to keep it in. It's a really chaotic and weird ball, but it really doesn't want to play.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
This.
I've noticed this many times already, and like when it got stuck the first time, I was like, "Oh no, I've soft locked myself," and then the chain broke, and I was like, "Oh crap!"
Yeah.
So you've seen this, you've thought about it. That makes sense to me because it's super weird physics. Like it even feels like it'd be weird to implement too.
Yeah,
Very
you
strange
can't
feeling.
trust it.
No, I don't trust it at all. Especially when you upgrade it and it gets 2. Like, oh.
When it gets 3, it is a lot worse.
On peg hit, 5% chance to hit again. Ignores peg durability. Or soul vial. I'm gonna go soul vial. Soul vial seems insane. You said deeper in the dungeon it'll actually become other events.
Not other events, but there will be secrets along the way, and there will be in the real game. But there's only 2 in the demo so far.
Explain to me this. Why the GoPro aspect of it? It's hilarious looking, but what prompted this camera angle?
I realized that if you just parented the camera to an animation, it looked really silly, so I just did it.
I love that your answer to a bunch of this is, it was funny, and I
Yeah.
liked it, and that's it.
Pretty
right?
much. No one's
It's-
going to tell me no, so...
Exactly. It's one of the reasons that I love indie games more than anything else is because it just comes down to, that's funny. I did it because it's funny, you know? Yeah, exactly. Base dev answer, exactly. I mean, that's something that you just don't see a lot of in AAA, and I think the reason why is because it's risky, right? And there's also a lot of red tape when you do stuff like that. There's always, like, approvals and other stuff that it goes through, and it just ends up being kind of a nightmare for some stuff. But for indie, you just, like, I thought it was funny, so it's in the video game, because the video game is my video game, right? And that's it.
Basically, this game.
It's a good way to be. Like, this game wouldn't exist without that, so I'm glad you have the opportunity to do such a thing. And I hope to be able to play this a shitload more. Wait, is that another Necromancer? What? But I just lived through a Necromancer. How many Necromancers you got in this place?
Yeah, they just repeat till you get to the final boss.
No!
I've not made any more yet.
Oh, no! Well, I mean, he's a Necromancer. I guess that makes sense. I gotta kill this phylactery, right?
Exactly.
So how do you feel about my performance in your video game so far?
Well, it's been interesting watching you play with my balls, but it's a hard game. So
I'm bad at it. And also, I'm getting owned by the dev. It's a great day. It's fantastic.
it usually
That's-
takes quite a few runs for people to get past the Necromancer, to be fair, the first time.
Yeah, no, I definitely took a couple of runs to be able to do it. Game's tough. Tough in a good feeling way, though. It feels like, not way like I'm getting robbed, but like I'm a skill issue, you know? And
Yeah.
that's always the thing is, when you have physics-based games, I find a lot of the times it feels like you get robbed. This didn't feel that way. So I think you've balanced it and tuned it in a way that feels good.
And then, the next run, you got the skill to get further, but then, as well, when the real game comes out, you'll have the meta progression to get even further as well.
Exactly. I'm very excited for the meta progression because I do like roguelites a lot, you know? And right now, with it being a roguelike, it's quite fun, but it's also very difficult. What made you decide on characters talking in this way? Because it reminds me of Animal Crossing, and I think it's quite funny.
I came across a YouTube video basically displaying, hey, this is how you do this effect. And I thought, okay, I'm doing that then, because that's really cool.
I think it's funny that, like, everything is just like, yeah, I just did it. That was it.
No deep thought, just it's fun.
Yeah. Like, with you making stuff for quite a while now, you said this is your second game. What advice do you have for anyone who is a would-be developer today?
As in where to start, or just in
Where to
general?
start? Any advice in general? Anything like that? I always ask, like, different devs this because the answer is always different. Everybody kind of feels differently about the thing that is most important to them or has helped them the most in their progression.
I think learning to program is probably incredibly important, and to learn from scratch is probably the best way to do that visually.
When you say learning from scratch, can you describe that?
Yeah, there's a programming kind of toy language thing, open source, I think, called Scratch, where it's like a game engine. But
Oh, you're saying using Scratch itself. I thought you meant from
using
Scratch.
Scratch.
All right. Okay.
I think so. I tried to teach some people to make little games and stuff, and that's always been the route that's stuck the best.
Oh, that's actually really cool. Yeah, and I've never actually leaned people towards Scratch. I mean, that's something that I'd heard about before, but no, that makes a lot of sense. I think that's cool. Yeah, that's so easy to misinterpret. That's why I was like, wait, what? Yeah, no, because for me, it's like, oh god, I just got owned. Most of the time when I try to get people to engage with it, I tell them to do game jams, but building something in Scratch would be really interesting. What if we could do a jam in Scratch at some point? Get people to make stuff in it, because it is really accessible for younger people. 100%.
Yeah, the time between writing a tiny bit of code and seeing something on screen, you kind of quickly put together that you have control over the computer.
That's one of the reasons why I liked Game Maker, is getting people involved with that, because they have that like free version of it out. And then the first thing I always tell people is just make a box move. Like once you can get a box to move, you basically have half a game. You know, it's not a good one, but you have the bones there. You love development environments that reduce the edit, compile, debug cycle to near zero. Yeah, it's one of the reasons I like working on block games so much, is when we're working on that, we just hotfix everything in. Because we built the framework at this point to just be able to hotfix, so you guys don't lose access to the server when we're doing it. And then like with Game Maker, the compilation's like, it's like 30 seconds, man, maybe a minute, you know, if even. Yeah, the hubris is beginning. That's when I know it's a good roguelike, is when I can feel I'm getting the hubris, like I'm invincible. Give me 2 necromancers, right? That's when I know. And that's when you're about to die in the roguelike, no matter what's happening. So, outside of Indiecember, have you tried marketing this in any other way? And if so, what have you tried?
I have emailed a lot of YouTubers and streamers to see if they'd play the game. And I've been in a couple events. So I was in Yogscast Tiny Teams earlier in the year.
Well, that's fantastic. How did that work out? Did you find that to be like really beneficial? Did you get like a lot of community out of it?
Yeah, a lot of feedback out of that, which was good because it was still earlier on, so I hadn't quite found its identity. So that helped smooth that out.
That's really good. Yeah, no, that's awesome. The thing I'm always seeing more than anything else is that it's so hard to market indies. Like, so difficult. That's one of the reasons we did the event for this, you know. You only have ball
this has
questions.
Been a fantastic opportunity.
Oh, I'm glad. I hope people in chat are enjoying it. I'm really enjoying this game. Really enjoying you watching you play with this man's balls. Why? Why are you like this? You could be any other way. You have created a very compelling game about balls, though. That is true. I hope you know that.
Yeah, I found with Peglin, you could see they really tried to not make any puns. Like, everything's orbs.
Yeah,
really
I noticed it.
Steer away from. I thought, well, if they've gone this way, I'm really gonna go this way.
So you're like, they don't make any ball jokes. This whole game is gonna be a ball joke.
Exactly.
Done. That's my identity now. You know, I respect the shit out of that. 100%. Well, we're almost at time, but I have really, really enjoyed this game. Is there anything that you want to tell the community before we head out?
Give it a go if you like the look of it, really. And thanks for letting me show it to everyone.
Yeah, no, I think it's fantastic. And like for me, I know we make like a lot of jokes and everything like this, but this has been great. Like I think what you're doing is really, really cool. I think that it's interesting as hell to see new styles of games. Like I've never seen a game that works this way before. It feels really interesting, and it's got like a lot of flavor to it you wouldn't expect. Like just weird stuff like this scene, you know, or being able to move around and see in the mining cart as you go. It just feels unique. It's well done. So I can't wait to see what you do with it next, and you know, keep the community involved. Let people know like what you're building, because I'd love to see that. I'll probably join up in Discord and see. The game needs goblin balls? No. Why are you like, maybe? It's up to him. This game is addictive. It really quite is. It's got that kind of quality where like you can sort of just you can sort of just chill out and feel really good about it, you know, as you play through, knowing that it's it's like something you can get better at over time, and like not, you know, not be bound only based on the RNG. It's also bound based on your personal skill level. You have a lot of agency. And very little of it is like physics memes. It's more like, are you good at pinball? And the answer is no, I'm not good at pinball. I just love pinball. Oh yeah, do you have any plans for a Twitch integration? That's a really good idea.
I've not thought about that. I'll have to look into what can be done with that.
It is definitely one of the things that we've found to have a great deal of fun for roguelikes, is being able to have a Twitch integration, whether I'm playing something like Noita or otherwise. Communities just like to try and kill the streamer, which is fair, you know, like, happens all the time.
Are there any other games other than Noita that I should look at for integration?
I actually think Noita is probably the best example of one that I've seen where the community tries to kill it, but I guess there's Vermintide too, does that as well. And that one is mostly just chat murders you, the video game, you know?
Yeah.
Bollock's Pit was one as well. They have a character named the False Messiah, which is actually really on the nose and pretty good, where like you can only play False Messiah when you're streaming, and then also it gains like powers or detriments based on what chat votes, which I thought was kind of cool.
Nice.
Yeah, I loved that. I just thought it was really interesting. I was like, oh, that's cool. It's like they're making like a tongue-in-cheek kind of statement about streamers, and then also it's a streamer-only character, which I thought it was brilliant.
Clever.
We are running out of time, so that's about it. It was really nice having you on, and I think your game is really, really fun in a very addictive kind of way, in a positive addictive kind of way, more like. I do love playing with balls now. It's true. After Bollock's Pit, and now DWARF, rather.
DWARF.
Yeah, it's got me. Balls games are in. That's how it works. No, we know. God damn it. Chat is full of goblins. But thank you for being on.
Yeah, thanks for the opportunity. It's always good to be able to share my balls with the world.